Good morning, guys. Lily with Lily Ray's Collection. I decided to continue with making these flowers. I have a video that I will leave in the link below here, a link below on top, the card. And it'll be the first video that I did for making these flowers. And this is just a continuation of making those flowers. And a different style of flower. I used my stencil with some textured paste to do this effect. Oh, I don't know if you can see that right there. It has right there words right on top. Okay. This was the big flower that I made, and this is a rose center, and it has a little stopper. Don't take that out or don't cut this post until you're ready to use the flower. And that is a part of that first video that I made. Okay, so we are going to continue. These I should have punched out green. I didn't, so I'm just going to keep them the color that they are. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to enhance the edges with this violet, Wilted Violet, Distress Oxide by Ranger. I'm going to get my dauber. And then my, put these away. And then my sponge. I keep my sponges in this little container. This container I got at the dollar store. Okay, we're going to use purple. And your little distress ink, they fit right in there. Isn't that cute? You can put what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 12, 16, 18. Duh. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I will ink these up, make them just a little bit darker so that there's some contrast. And then we will use my ball tool to go ahead and crinkle these. Let's do one side first. And then turn it to the other side. There we go. As I said, I'm doing fundraising for my sister. She does fundraising every year for cancer, breast cancer survivor. She's a breast cancer survivor and cervical, as well as my niece. And this year I decided that I would help out. Normally I would crochet beanies, scarves, something, send it to her so she can sell them over there and fundraise. But this year I decided that since I don't have my Etsy store, I would go ahead and do fundraising for her to help her out. I know that, fundraising is difficult, but, like I'm going to be selling my, using my plates to, for making journals, for making travel notebooks, stuff like that, to fundraise with. So just remember that, these items are yours for a lifetime, and the templates will always have a new video on how you can change it up with just that one purchase. And I will show you an example of that. I made three little, three small journals. This is one of them, which I haven't, actually I did finish. That's one example of the journal. I have a video for this. And then the other one, which I love. Where did I put it? Did I put it back? I just had, oh, here it is. Hello. Hello. It's right in front of me. Here's the other one. Look how beautiful that looks. And it's the same exact journal. But look how different. And I also have a video on how to make this. Alright, let me just show you that. You have 4 notebooks in here. And you see I use it. Actually, you have 1, 2, and 3. But you can put 2 on here, 2 on here, and 2 on here, and that would be with a what they call a see here, a jump something. But you can connect them. But anyway, I wanted to show you how different these can look. See the inside of this one? That one I use on a daily basis. And then this one, see, pockets, pictures. You could make this a complete photo album. I will definitely do a video on that. You could make it all pockets. You could make it all belly bands. There's so much you could make it all 3 pocket items. You can keep your, not credit cards, but your business cards in here. Make the whole book as many pages as you want, and you make it of that. See that? Or you could do double pockets throughout the whole book. So this is the second one. And this is just to give you an idea of what that one template can create. I love my charms. These are the Alice in Wonderland charms. See that? I have those also for sale. But again, it's for fundraising. I don't want to say sale, but it's for fundraising. And then this one is the other one. And this one, they all come with their boxes. See that? It's a keepsake box that you can keep your book in, or you can separate it. See, these were dice. I used gold paint, painted them, and then used the black marker to do the inside. Look at that. And this is the front. And there's your book. And this is the same template. So these are 3 books that I've shown you. This was a Christmas book that I made for, I participated with Linda Israel. Pocket here, belly band there. See, you can put another book in here and more pages, pockets. I mean, there is so much, so many different things. Look at the 3 pockets that you can do with this template. See, this is also a TN. So this is a paper clip. The paper clip's separate, depending on which pattern you get. See, you have 2 jump rings here that you can fill. Here's another one. This is also a paper clip. I love the way this came out. This is the only one I have like this. And then here, you could journal on here. This is a tuck. Belly band, pocket, pocket. See how different this one is? And how beautiful it came out? And that is your book. And then these all fit into the keepsake box. This is the same. Let me just show you. These are all exactly the same size. See? This strip here I made it just a little bit bigger, which is a part of the template. It's just using a different part of it. But they're all, these are all the books that you could make, and much more than that. I will do another sample. But anyway, I hope that you will participate in the fundraising and help me raise some funds for the cause. And as well as I'm going to start using my pictures that I draw as fundraisers. You know, I could put this on a canvas and that'll be a fundraising item. All right, I got off on a little tangent there, sorry. Okay, let's finish up this flower video, part 2. All right, I want to make sure that this is dry. These are little cherries. If you wanted to paint these, you could paint the paste on the side first and then you spread it. So I'm going to use this punch. I have to do it this way because I want to see what I'm doing. And then it makes it a little bit difficult because this is raised. So just take your time with it. And just like that. Use your strength that I don't have. Ugh. Oh man, my hands are no good. Okay, I think it punched through. I think. And the paper's a bit thick too. Come on, baby. I did it before. There we go. And just jiggle it out. Come on. I guess my paper is 65 pounds, so it is a bit thick. Oh, there it is. Woo! You don't have to use such thick paper, but that's what I had on hand. So let's go ahead and do this again. This time I'm going to get up. Weight on that. Come on. And again. And Michelle, I wanted to say hello. I hope that you're getting better. She too is a cancer survivor. Esophageal. I hope that you're doing a lot better. Okay. All right, so let's do, actually let me finish, let me see these. I want to put this on the bottom like that. So I'm just going to add it. Oh, I have to do this first. Confused. I'm not going to wet these. All right, these are supposed to be the stem. So I'm just going to add the glue there. Excuse me. And I'm going to put this one on top and just press. Oh, this looks like it's still wet. Oh, my sensor's still wet. Let me just turn it. Doy. And I'm just gonna place it on that top like that. Did I put enough glue? Okay. You could have also inked them green. You know, the color that matches your project. And then just turn that over like that. And then press. Once it's dry, then you can manipulate it. Let me do this one. And we have this one. Let me turn this one over. This leaf is perfect for this one because it's not, you can absolutely see the leaf now. Yeah. So now that one's done. And now this one I'm going to put in the bottom as well. Actually, let me put this first. Use a small side. And then I will put the centerpiece later on. Make sure you wipe your ball tool when you put glue on it. Well, you know, these are different sizes. I should have looked at that. This one's smaller. This is why I like to use the heavy cardstock, because the flowers come out really sturdy. But you can go up to, mine is 65 pounds, you can certainly use 34 pounds. You don't have to go up to 65. And then I'll add a center once that dries. This is a wipey, so this is pretty damp. Okay, and this big one, let me see if it fits with this one. Oh yeah, I could use for the big ones, I could use this one, it just peeks out. But this one I'm not going to curl. I'll just lay it down like that. Just like that in the center. And turn it over. Then we can use this one. I put a lavender center. Same thing with this. and you put it where the opening of the petals are. And let that dry. And then you could spritz them again. I see the shine on there, but you can absolutely spritz them again. All right, so let's do this flower. This bowl is a little small for this one, so I'm going to get my bigger tool. Oh, it's right here. See how much bigger this bowl tool is? And again, just turn it. Turn your... Then you could go ahead and do the center. Turn that. If you wanted to have a little more I would say this one. It comes with the four tools, see? This is for polymer clay. But you can use them to make flowers. I'm going to use this side to crinkle the edge more. See that? How pretty would this be if you would have done the cherries, you know, for a project? Okay, let me do this one as well, so this way I could use it. Okay, let's put that over there. So now we can, do I want to ink the edges? Maybe I should, to make them a little darker, give them some contrast and dimension. So I'm going to use this green. Oh, I keep dropping everything. Okay, so we're going to use this green here. Again, Distress Oxide and Peel Paint. So, these can be washed as well, and what I do is, this is a wipey and it's wet. All you have to do is take the ink out. You know how they crumble and they get all nasty? Well, if you do this, it'll dry up and it won't get crumbly like that. Okay. My flowers are still wet, so let's start with this one. I have to be careful. It's nice when the flowers have contrast. See, this one I'm going to have to crinkle again. See that? Oh, can you see it? Right there, you could see it. Right there. Right there. You could just do the tip of the flower because that's really what's going to be showing. Excuse my sniffles. Look how pretty that looks. Right there. Okay. So now for this dauber, because I've used it, I'll just wipe it, and when it dries, it'll dry without that ink. And they last you longer. Because, you know, they get to be pretty expensive. Okay. Let me get a new. I always have a case of wipies, baby wipes. All right, so now let's put these flowers together. I'm going to put that one on top and put that one on the very bottom because it doesn't have too much on there. So we're going to go ahead, add some glue, alternate the petals. Whoops. This one will have 3. The other one will only have 2. So I'm going to put these cherries on top here. Just like that. And then you take this. Whoops. It's because I'm rushing. Didn't let it dry. There. Take your ball tool. Make sure that the petals are the way they're supposed to, set the way they're supposed to be. Okay. I'm going to use, this is a medium one, it's a little smaller. So just push. And then let it dry just like that. try not to disturb it. But you should be able to pick it up from your mat. Grab the right petal. Okay, there we go. Okay, leave it like that and it'll dry just like that. This one I'm gonna go ahead and crunch it up a little more. Why is it sticking? Let's try this side. Good golly, Miss Molly. Oh, I have no strength in my arms. Okay, here we go. Alright. Sheesh. And then alternate the petals. Push. Oh. Just hold it for a couple of seconds and then grab the bottom petal and lift. And then we'll add the centers once that's dry. And it'll look like that. Alright, let me hold this up because I don't see on my screen that you could see how pretty the petals are. Maybe right there. You see how crinkled they are? There, right there. See how pretty it is? Yeah? Beautiful. And then I also have, is this the big one? Oh, I gotta not throw so many things away. Donate. That's the correct word, donate. I had, and I know I have, another like this, to use as petals under there. But of course, do I have it? Maybe I don't have it. Some of these things are really not worth buying, these punches, because they go bad. They go bad. I think this one's too small for that. But let me try it. Let me try it. It's not gonna hurt anything. Oh. Woof. Oops. Oh, that'll work. Okay. That will work. Let's do this. And I'm gonna be really, I think this is dry. I think it's because my dauber's a little wet. Make this just a little bit darker. There we go. Oh, let me do this without adding the water. Without breaking it. I'm just rolling it up. And then here, go like that. Then we're gonna add this. Enough glue. Put it upside down and put it right on there. Make sure that you can see the petals. Oh, this one may be too small. Yeah, I need the petals a little bigger, longer, but that's okay. I'm gonna leave it on there. I'm gonna let it dry. Yep, let's let that dry. All right, guys. Well, that is it for the flower tutorial. If you need or want to see something else, please let me know, and I will try to accommodate you. I gotta make the next batch. It's out. All right, guys. Thank you for joining me today, and remember, please help me to do this fundraising, and I appreciate you. Take care.